We're joined right now by Halle Severson, and Halle is a senior at Bismarck Legacy, and she's outside hitter and right side hitter as well for the Legacy Sabres, and all-state player, and making the Optimist All-Star Volleyball team. So, Halle, congrats on making that team.
Thank you.
One of 24 players across North Dakota, Class A and B, and you guys will be playing. I think they got you split up. I think teams of 12, two teams of 12, and you'll be playing on the blue team against the red team. So, and that's June 10th and 11th in Bismarck and Fargo. And we'll talk that here today, and of course your future plans and everything. But first, what does it mean to you to make this All-Star team?
I'm super grateful to make the team. I'm proud to represent my school and team. I put a lot of hard work in, and like this kind of shows like that validation to that. And I'm super excited to play in this experience, this new thing for me, and then play with new girls and just have so much fun with it.
Yeah, and you get to play with really good volleyball players from across the state of North Dakota, including some Bismarck players that you probably have played against too. So give us your feelings on that.
Yeah, I think it's like I have so many across the state, just so many different good people. And I think just playing, I love playing with new people. I love the different dynamic that everyone brings to the game. I think that'll be super fun playing in this experience with all the new great people, athletes around North Dakota.
Give us some of your favorite things that you like about your, playing in your position at outside hitter.
I love the different like dynamics of all the different like people that can be put there, all the different aspects of that. I think that playing in that position is a very versatile role, and I think that is very fun. And seeing just different athletes play in that position, I always look up to and see how they can commute to that role.
How about some of the tips that you've received over the years from your Bismarck coaches? How is that going to help you in this tournament and the future as well at college and everything?
They, from coaches, like kind of from all sports across the board, they've always taught me like commit to improvement and commit to continually learning, and also just like to be a better person, a better athlete, and just like showing leadership on and off the court and all things. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Give us your favorite sports memory of all time.
My favorite sports memory was this past year in basketball, being a part of the WDA championship at the Civic Center against Minot. That was a very cool experience to be a part of.
Okay, awesome. Let's talk about plans for the summer and the fall, going to college. What do you got planned?
This fall, I am going to NDSU to pursue a degree in pharmacy. So I'm in the early admissions pathway program, and I'm going to hopefully start in pre-pharmacy and pursue a degree in pharmacy at NDSU.
Okay, awesome. Any sports plans at all?
I'm not playing sports in college. I probably just a lot of intramurals and everything, but yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Advice for younger players, wanting to play varsity or, even junior high elementary players in volleyball.
Mhm. I would say have fun, set goals, work hard. And my biggest thing always is like throughout like all like the skill and everything is to be the teammate you want to play with, because that was always a vital thing for me playing in sports, is just like the good teammates and everything, and cherish those memories in sports because they really do go by fast and you're going to miss them. So yes.
Best class in high school for you?
I would say honestly any math class I would like. Take any sort of math. I love, yeah, love any math class in high school.
All righty. Well, before we let you go, Halle, one last question for you. Give us your favorite pregame meal or song. What gets you really fired up before that big game?
I would have to say my favorite pregame meal would have to be Active Nutrition, just like a shake and tea place before any game. And then song, I would definitely have to say um, Run This Town probably would be the best pre-game song. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks, Halle, for taking time and chatting with us here on yourliveevent.com. And we're going to have the broadcasts of the Volleyball Optimist All-Star games or matches this in June here, June 10th and 11th. We'll have your interview up here as well. And so thank you and good luck at the tournament and, of course, college and everything and going on this summer. So, and thanks again.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank you.
you bet. Have a good day. Right now, we're glad to be joined by Reese Duchscherer. And Reese is a senior at Bismarck Legacy High School. And she's going to be playing for the All-Stars, the Volleyball Optimist All-Stars, later on in June 10th and 11th. That'll be in Horace, North Dakota, and Bismarck, North Dakota, where Reese hails from. And Reese, thanks for joining us here. And two-year starter for the Legacy Sabres and made the second team All-State this year as well. And so before we talk a little bit more about your high school career and all that stuff, let's talk about the Optimist All-Star. You made the team there, 24 other players on the team. What does it mean to you to make this All-Star team?
Yeah, it's just a great opportunity to play with some different girls and play with girls that I'll be playing with next year and just getting to know them and yeah, having a fun week with them.
Okay, your position is setter. Tell us, what do you like? What do you like about your position playing setter?
Yeah, I've been setting for most of my volleyball career, and what I liked about it most is the leadership that you can have. You're kind of what our coaches say is like the quarterback of the club, so you run or the team, so you run all the plays and you kind of tell your hitters what you need and what you want. And I like that part of it, just being able to be included on every play.
You talk about your coaches there. Maybe talk about some things that your coaches have said that will help you in the future with your future activities.
Yeah, so our coaches, it's kind of a joke, but our coaches say to be a goldfish on the court. And what they mean by this is just to let your mistakes go because every player makes mistakes, even the best ones. So just being able to let them go and move on is really important. And don't let them hold you down. Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. Favorite sports memory of all time?
So this year I went to Legacy, and my favorite sports memory, well, I have two, is beating Jamestown and beating Century. That was really big for us, and it was the highlight of my season, I would say.
Okay, sounds good. So plans for the fall are going to college?
Yep, I'm going to college at Bismarck State, and I'm playing volleyball next year. And I'm studying exercise science, and I eventually want to go into OT or PT eventually.
Okay, so the family's happy you're staying in the capital city then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Give us or anybody listening to this interview and they're looking up to you and they've seen you play and everything, give us some tips that you can give to the younger players, at Bismarck Century there, or I'm sorry, Legacy, the like the younger players, even players that are on varsity JV right now.
Yeah. I would say to get to know what you need as far as like support on and off the court. I feel like support is the best way to, I don't know, make the game run smoothly. If like you guys are all excited and ready, we don't want anyone to be like upset at their mistakes. So just letting that go and knowing what kind of support you need from your teammates and what you can give to them is super important. And I would also say to make connections with your friends and your coaches because volleyball isn't just volleyball. It's about what happens in the locker room and on the bus and in hotel rooms. Like it's about that too. And I think having fun relationships with your other teammates and your coaches is really important.
Okay, awesome. Best class in high school?
So I obviously like the medical side more. So I would say my favorite class was anatomy. It was very hands-on at Legacy and just, it was fun.
Now you're going to have, of the 24 players, it looks like you're going to have a teammate, Halle Severson, correct? Is going to be on the Optimist too?
Halle.
Halle, there we go. Yep, Halle Severson is going to be on there. And so what do you think of having a teammate on there and even a Bismarck St. Mary's player on the Optimist too?
Yeah, it's gonna obviously I've played with Halle before, so it's gonna be fun to play with her one last time. And then Lexi from St. Mary's, I'm excited. I've always played against her, but playing with her will be fun because she's a really strong player.
Okay, before we let you go, favorite pregame meal or favorite pregame song? Or you can talk about both if you want.
Yeah. So I don't really have a favorite song, maybe something by Rihanna. We always had dance parties in the locker room before, so there was always a lot of songs being played. But then my favorite meal, I am pretty sure I went to Poncheros before every game and got a burrito, so that's by far my favorite meal. And then I always had to have an Alani. Doesn't matter what kind. I love them all, but I need my Alani.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks, Reese, for joining us here. We appreciate it, and I'll
Yeah.
let you go. And good luck at the Volleyball Optimist All-Star Games in June, and good luck at college and your future endeavors. So
Thank you.
you bet. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
And right now we're glad to be joined by Tiahna Wald. And Tiahna is joining us from Edgely-Kulm-Montpelier, the Rebels. And she's a libero down there, all-state player, senior this year, and getting ready to graduate from high school and on to college. But before we talk about college plans, of course, Tiahna has been nominated for the All-Star Game in volleyball, and that's coming up in June. They'll be played in Horace and Bismarck, June 10th and 11th. Tiahna, what does this mean to be nominated to the All-Star Game?
It means a lot being from a smaller, community in town, just being recognized and just these big accomplishments. It really does mean a lot. And, the community showed me a lot of great support. So just being nominated for this just kind of gives them something to watch and look forward to as well as me. So
you're the libero for EKM. Tell us, what do you like about your position that you play, libero?
Oh, golly. Well, I started as an outside hitter in my, first years on varsity, but I got moved to just a defensive specialist. And as the years went on, I got positioned as libero. What do I like about it? I like a lot about it. You have to be pretty consistent in the back row, since that's my primary position is just like passing. Like I don't have to hit or do that stuff. So passing, it can be difficult sometimes. So, just being consistent. What I like about it is, I don't know, probably everything, but the things I don't like is, if you pass bad on serve receive or whatever, it really gets in your head. So you kind of have to have a good mentality when you're definitely back there.
Okay, give us some, like from your coaches and stuff that you've learned from them over the years that's going to help you for your future plans.
Well, my coach actually played collegiate level at Jamestown, and that's where I'm going. So just kind of learning from her and what her experience was like definitely is teaching me a lot for my future since I'll be doing the same. But just like I don't know, she teaches me a lot. I can't really point out anything specific, but just, if you make a mistake, shake it off, get the next ball. Yeah.
So you already mentioned it, heading off to be a Jimmy in the fall.
Yes.
So, what are you studying? Playing sports too, then, right?
Yep. Playing volleyball there.
Okay.
I'm kind of undecided on my major, but I'm leaning towards more business or like an educational teacher, go to a school and teach. Definitely interests me.
So not far from home. Just a little north.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So any summer plans? So what do you got besides the Optimist All-Star Volleyball game?
Yeah, I'll probably just go to open gyms there in Jamestown, get a feel with the environment. And then I also am a lifeguard in Edgely, so it'll definitely be busy.
Okay. Give us maybe some of your one that sticks out in your mind, like favorite sports memory of all time.
Oh, golly. There's definitely a lot. My favorite probably has to be, the region championship. Although it didn't turn out how we wanted it to, just the adrenaline that you get walking out and seeing, everyone that you love and your community there. It's just a different feeling that, I'd love to experience again, but I'm glad I got to experience that.
How about some advice for future players, that are coming up playing varsity, even for the younger kids like elementary, junior high, middle, whatever.
Right. Definitely put in the effort. If you're willing to go the 10 yards, you got to put in the effort to see results. Go to all the open gyms you can, all the team camps, individual camps, beyond like JO teams. I know that definitely made a big impact. Just being on the Jamestown team, that played a big impact in why I'm going to play college volleyball.
Best class in high school.
If there's any, I'm just kidding. Probably, I really like math, but I'm not doing a math class this year, but I really enjoy math. A class I'm taking this year, though, would probably be psychology. I really enjoy learning about that, and I love the teacher.
Okay, one more question before we go, before we let you go here, and give us a favorite meal, like pregame meal or just a meal in general. What do you like?
That varies. Sometimes I'm so nervous before games I can hardly eat, but our school has those Uncrustable PB&J sandwiches, so I usually, bring one of those along and eat it on the bus or whatever. So I'd probably say a PB&J.
Okay, good deal. Well, thanks, Tiahna, for joining us here, and good luck in the Optimist All-Star volleyball matches this, in June, June 10th and 11th at Horace and Bismarck. And good luck in your future plans heading off to University of Jamestown, and we wish you well.
Thank you.
Right now, we're glad to be joined by Quinn Kost. She's from Bismarck St, and she plays for the volleyball team there, right side and setter as well. Quinn, thanks for joining us here, and Quinn's going to be on the Volleyball Optimist All-Star games or matches that are coming up in June, June 10th and 11th in Fargo and Bismarck. So congratulations on making the team there, Quinn, and thanks again for joining us here. And you're one of 24 players to make this roster, and looks like they split you into two teams of 12, and you're going to be on the red team. So, but give us your thoughts on making the All-Star volleyball team.
Yeah, I'm super thankful, to be recognized alongside all these amazing volleyball players is super special. So I'm just grateful to have this opportunity.
Yeah, and you got some fellow Bismarck players on there and all across North Dakota. So how exciting is that to play, with some top quality volleyball players, including yourself?
Yeah, it's super exciting. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, good deal. Now talk about your position, right side and setter. Well, give us some things that you like about playing those positions.
So I definitely like setter because you mostly touch the ball on every possession, and I think that's really fun to do. And I like being right side because hitting is also fun, but yeah.
Okay, awesome. Give us some of the things that you've learned from your coaches over the years that'll help you in the future here.
I've definitely learned to be competitive. That's something that they talk about a lot, and to not get complacent is a really big thing too, and I think that'll definitely carry into my future as well.
Okay, good deal. Favorite sports memory of all time?
My favorite sports memory would have to be my junior year. We were playing in the state championship, and although we didn't win, it went past midnight, and it was a super exciting game.
Wow, a long one then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let's see, plans for the fall.
I will be attending NDSCS to play volleyball, and generals for right now, maybe go down the dentistry route.
Okay, good deal. And let's see, also, but how about maybe your best class in high school?
I would have to say my AP English class from my junior year. It was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of friends in that class, so it was just fun overall.
All righty, before we let you go here, one more question. Give us your favorite pregame meal or song or anything that gets you going for the big game.
Yeah, so before every home game, a teammate and I, we would have a taco in a bag and a red Gatorade every single time. So that's what I eat before.
Taco in a bag. I heard someone else say that. So that's a popular one. So
Yeah.
all right. Well, thanks, Quinn, for joining us here. We
Yep.
really appreciate it. And good luck at the Volleyball Optimist All-Star Games coming up June 10th and 11th. And good luck in your future endeavors there, playing volleyball in the next level. And thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.